Hey guys, welcome back. It's good to see your smiling faces. Today's video is going to be about bicep curls. I'm just going to do 4 different exercises today. I'm doing them from home. However, these are exercises you could do at home or at the gym. They may be variations you haven't seen before, so I'll cover those. Of course, if you have any questions in the comment box below, feel free to ask. And if there's other favorites that you'd like to do, don't be shy. You can tell me about them, and maybe I'll do a video about those in the future as well. Okay, so now inner hammer fist curls, I say inner because we're going to curl up to the inside. And this is a good one because it really makes you focus on the bicep. When you're going to the front, what happens is a lot of times you'll flex your shoulders, your core. It's not bad hitting your core while you're doing a workout, but you really want to take the shoulder out of it, especially if somebody does decline or on the incline bench and is doing bicep curls. You typically don't want to go too far back because then you can't help but involve the anterior deltoid. So you want to try to take that out of it, especially if you have shoulder issues. In this one you could do one arm at a time because you're going to the center, and of course if both arms are doing it, you're going to get in your own way. So once again, pay attention to the muscle mind-body connection and really get a good pump focusing on the contraction. Okay, so this exercise you may or may not have heard about. I like to use a bench. I don't have a bench at home, so I'm going to use a chair, but you could use a chair or a bench, and it's going from a pronation, which is palm down, and then you're going to rotate till the palms are up. So I will show you how to do that one. I want you to focus on the contraction as you're going through the range of motion. It's a good way to hit the different parts of the muscle of the forearm, and bicep, of course, means 2 by. So you have 2 different parts of your bicep. So this is one way of doing the bicep curl where it hits both parts of the bicep muscle, and you want to go in a slow and controlled fashion, just like I always say. It's like you're counting 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down, so you get both the positive and the negative range of motion. Now when you go from the pronation to supination curl, you typically want to do one arm at a time. I mean, you can do it both arms at the same time, but if you do, I definitely recommend using lighter weights. You don't want to torque your elbow too much, and using good form is important no matter how much weight you use, but particularly the heavier you go, the more important it is to use a lighter weight so you can stay in control, but then really focus on the contraction. Because if you're working the muscle, you want to work it the best you can without making all these other body parts come into play, particularly the shoulder. And when bicep curls are working, a lot of times people will end up using a lot of the anterior deltoid by accident because they're going too heavy, or they're swinging, or they're just using too much weight. Alright, on this next type of curl, what I want you to do, it's similar to how if you've ever been at the gym and using each side of the cable attachments, and you reach out, grab each one, and curl inward. It's a really good bicep exercise. However, you don't really want to do the douchebag move and take up 2 sides of the machine at once, so you can kind of share the space with other people. However, with the dumbbells, you could easily hold your elbows out, curling up, curling down. Try to resist the temptation to bring the arms in. It's another good way to take the shoulder out of play, working the bicep muscle, and really get a good pump. Once again, the same thing applies as far as the tempo goes, and just really try to get that mind-body connection so you get a great pump in the bicep. Now this last one is called a drag curl. I know a lot of people that have probably never even heard of this one, but it is another good exercise to work the biceps and get a good contraction in that muscle. The key is not to overdo it and raise your shoulders up. You want to try to keep the shoulders as relaxed as possible. So it's going to be a little bit shorter range of motion. But once again, if you get that contraction in the bicep head, or both of the heads of the bicep, then you'll feel what I'm talking about. So it's a little bit easier to do this one with good form with a barbell. But if you don't have a barbell at home, then you are going to have to do it with the dumbbells, and you can still get a good pump doing this one. Just give it a shot, play around with it. But if you feel yourself doing kind of a shoulder shrug, then you know you're definitely going too high, and you need to keep discipline, keep the arms down, and just do the curl with the drag curl method. So hopefully you like this video. If so, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when more of my videos come out. Of course, if you have any video ideas that you personally would like to see, like I said, don't be shy, put it in the comment box below and I'll do my best to make them or answer your questions. Once again, my goal of this channel is to help people live a healthier lifestyle through martial arts, fitness, and in general just well-being, health and wellness. That's my goal, so hopefully I could get you guys moving if you're not. And if you are moving, hopefully I could just inspire you to not skip a workout and just keep plugging away and doing the best you can. Alright, so enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.